Hey everyone, I'm Brian, and today I'm going to be opening 2 mini boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Rarity Collection 5 set. I'm also going to share my thoughts on finding trading card products in big box stores like Target and Walmart versus game stores and card shops. Anyway, the Rarity Collection 5 set was released in mid-April 2026, and I paid $30 for each box, which is at MSRP. A single pack costs $6, and a mini box, or whatever these are actually called, have 5 packs each. I don't know much about this set, but after seeing some previews, I'm hoping to get some of the new extended art cards. I bought the first box at a Target a few weeks ago, and I bought the other box at another Target this past week. I picked up the first box while I was traveling, and I wasn't sure if I really wanted to get it, but I had not seen the Rarity Collection 5 set in stores yet, as it had just been released a couple weeks earlier, so I bought one box. The other box was from one of my local Targets, and I guess I happened to stop by after a restock on trading card products because there were a lot more items than usual. Whenever I'm at this particular Target, they almost always seem to have a random assortment of trading card products and nothing that I'm particularly interested in. This is the same store where I bought the mini boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Mesa Muertos set a couple of months ago, and that happened to be the only time I saw anything from that set in this store. I mentioned in a previous video that I try to cut back on buying random trading card products because this hobby is getting expensive. Well, it's always been expensive, and I'll try to focus on items I really want instead. It's been a couple of months since I got back into the collecting card hobby, but trying to find items at my local stores has become increasingly difficult. It isn't just one card game in particular, but everything across the board, except for sports cards because nobody seems to want that stuff. I'm sure a little bit of the shortage is from scalpers hoarding product and flipping them online, and the rest are being bought by casual buyers like myself, but I also think that part of the problem is that my area just has less distribution overall. My local Walmarts do not stock any trading card products in stores except for Pokemon, and even now they're cutting back on it. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but I haven't seen any Pokemon cards at my local Walmarts in months, and I just happened to get lucky the couple of times I did find something on the shelves. Now the Pokemon card sections are just filled with other toys. I always thought it was weird that the Walmarts closest to me didn't have any other card products, and after looking it up, I found out that the inventory varies a lot between locations. I already knew that to some extent, but I didn't know that some stores and even some regions could get significantly less than others, as distribution is often handled by private companies and not the stores themselves. Once I confirmed that my local Walmarts weren't stocking cards anymore, I started going farther out to more stores to see if I could find cards elsewhere. The nearest Walmarts with trading cards were over an hour away from where I live, and much like the Target stores, the inventory was somewhat random. Each store had different card products, and the amount varied from an entire section to only one shelf. I found a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and some Magic the Gathering cards, but no Pokemon. The stores didn't have any other card games, and some stores didn't even have the sports cards. I'd see some Yu-Gi-Oh tins, some of which I already have, and the mini boxes from sets released last year, and this is the stuff I'd be seeing for months and months. If I was lucky, I would find something recent, but not the most recent release. The Magic the Gathering items were mostly individual packs of recent sets, a booster bundle, and maybe a commander deck. I started checking the Target stores for cards over the Walmarts, but even the stores in these farther away towns are pretty much the same as the ones near me. Aside from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering, some have individual packs of Digimon and Gundam card game, and maybe something from Lorcana and Riftbound, but I haven't been seeing items from the latter two games at all recently. Unfortunately, it seems like Targets are also cutting back on stocking trading card products. One of the stores I used to check barely has anything when they used to have an entire section. Trying to check inventory online is a waste of time because the store websites for Target and Walmart show practically nothing or say that certain items aren't stocked in stores even when I'm literally looking at them on the shelf. I know that I can find cards at game stores and card shops, but the only reason I look around the big box retail stores is for the price. Most of these stores sell products at MSRP or slightly above it, depending on the product, while stores that deal specifically in collectibles can charge whatever they want. I go to a couple of game stores because I know I can find something I'm looking for, but only if it's something I can't find anywhere else locally. That's also if I'm willing to pay above MSRP. If it is an item that's not in demand or out of print, then maybe I can get it at one of these stores for 20% above MSRP, but again, it depends on the store. The most in-demand items can go for double or even triple the MSRP depending on what it is, but I'll never pay that much for something. I try to support local stores, but if I know a store is fleecing customers on products by charging way too much, then I'd rather risk buying it online for a cheaper price. Although I haven't been buying cards online very much because of all the issues with scammers. I never confront anyone directly over the price of their items, but one time I did get really annoyed with the store for changing the prices of their items as these items were being sold. I was waiting in line and one particular item was really popular, so the store decided to up the price after each one was sold. Their justification was adjusting the price due to demand, but to do that in front of the customers just pissed everyone off. Anyway, that's enough of me blabbing about buying cards, and let's move into talking about the cards I pulled. Okay, well, wasn't really expecting it, but yeah, I got a full art card, so I don't really know what this monster is, and I don't know what it's worth, but I'll put a number on the screen somewhere about that. And okay, so I picked out some cards that had some issues. For example, so this Raigeki here has something stuck on it. I don't know what it is, but it's fused to the card, so I don't want to like rub it off or scratch it off because I might damage the card. But yeah, that was disappointing to see that. And these two cards, with the Japanese text on them, I almost missed it, but I noticed that when I looked on the back, the swirly design, it's not centered. So you see over here on the right, the border is thicker than the left, and it's on both of these cards. So when I flip them over, I can also see that on the face, the border on the left is thicker than the border on the right. So I thought that was probably not a coincidence that this defect was on the cards with like the Japanese text, but yeah, also disappointing to see that. Then this one, the text isn't lined up with the center of the box. And I noticed this particular issue in some other Yu-Gi-Oh cards I got a couple of months ago, and actually a lot of the cards had text that was just totally not lined up at all. This was the only one from the cards I opened that I noticed this on, but probably the one that annoys me the most is this Monster Reborn card with this huge crease going like right through the middle. Let me see if I can get that on camera. Yeah, it's like starts right at the edge and goes to about here. And yeah, it's like when I flip it over on the back. Oh, wait, yeah. So you can see the crease here, but there's also another crease up here that I didn't notice. You see that? Can't really see it on the face of the card, but yeah, like right here, I can, when I move my finger across it, there's a crease right there. And this is another one of the cards with the Japanese text on it. So yeah, like, what the hell? Get your shit together, Konami, because, your products are all effed up, right? But anyway, thanks for watching my video. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if I'm going to be buying any more Yu-Gi-Oh, or at least for the time being, due to defects I keep finding, and also this particular product, the Rarity Collection 5. So these are like $6 a pack, so it's like, yeah, it's a little expensive for me. But anyway, yeah, so check out some of my other videos if you're interested, because I post stuff about other card games, Magic the Gathering, Gundam card game, Pokemon, etc. So yeah, so thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.